2024 WRL's Daytona 500 here on the NASCAR Heat 5 video game. Joining me in here, as always, is the sponsor of the league, Mr. Steve Rogers, and Mr. Ghost Knight. Guys, how you doing tonight?
Good. Doing real good.
Yeah, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Be a lot better once we figure out what happened in the truck race.
Yeah, no, I can tell you just by what I've heard from everyone. Motorsport Games not knowing how to run a server apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Because from what I know, all it was Lag City, and I wasn't even there.
yeah, it was an interesting race. It was a good race. I mean, for me, I consistently stayed up front. I was no further back than maybe the top, maybe seventh at most the
You
whole night.
always up front.
It's Daytona. It's what I'm good at.
I guess it sucks to suck, Jade. You can't do it here.
No. Listen, I was so excited to run this race, but Hazard had to step out on us. So it is what it is. We're gonna get the settings right here so we actually know what's going on in this
Life
race.
sucks. Deal with it.
Pretty much. So it will be a 50% distance race. Now they've already qualified for this. So
Who's our in-race reporter? I can be in-race reporter if need be.
if you want to be in the Discord, Discord, I'm cool with it.
We're not running a porn service, Jade. All right, I'm in the Discord.
So,
So what is there to say about Daytona that hasn't already been said about Daytona?
obviously you guys saw the crapshoot that was the truck race. We did it. Technically, it ran caution free,
Right?
Technically.
but probably should have had a few cautions here or there. But you know, just a lot of technical difficulties the first night. So we'll see.
Yeah, we're doing 100 laps here at Daytona today.
Yeah, 100 laps, unless they do the night.
the
I don't think they're
500.
doing the night, but I think it's going to be 100 laps. So it's going to be really interesting to see what all they can do.
And if we have any cautions this time.
Yeah, if we have any cautions, we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Real
because
interested.
of the persistent lag issues.
Yeah.
And I must say, the duels were very boring to watch.
Yeah, the duels were
Y'all
kind
need
of.
to wreck more. At least in the truck race, we had people slamming into walls and doing helicopters. Even if by themselves.
Right?
So y'all need to wreck more.
Was Tony not there for the promotion test on Saturday? Because I thought he was.
Should I go into... Should I go
Because if
into
he
the Discord
wasn't,
and tell...
then I guess he can't run. Yeah, go ahead.
How bad did you mess up?
I guess I messed up pretty good. I'm pretty good for that.
So, should I go into the Discord and tell them y'all need to wreck more to make this an interesting race?
No,
Let's
don't
get some
tell.
stupidity
No,
in
don't.
here.
Don't tell them that.
Let's get some stupidity in here.
But we'll see.
I mean,
See what
it
happens.
wouldn't be Daytona if we didn't have a wreck.
Right? They'll wreck. Don't you worry. It'll come up at one point or another.
Especially on the closing laps, or if someone decides to, I don't know, not pit.
Yeah, or get pitted.
Or if they LePage the field.
That's true. That is true. I'm gonna hop in Discord real quick. I'll be right back. Go ahead and take over there, Ghost. You and Steve can have at it.
Yep. So, Steve, what do you have to say about Daytona?
Daytona is one of my favorites to watch, actually. Especially in the Cup Series. you're at the right spot at the right time, you could potentially win this.
I was actually doing pretty good for the duels, for the duel at Daytona for the trucks. I was actually doing pretty good up until I lost it going into turn 3 because half of my truck was on the corner and half of my truck was on the apron.
Yeah, that
So
apron
I
will
went
get you.
sideways. Oh no, it did because I went
Yeah,
sideways, spun it to the right, and then the front of my truck hit the track at such an angle it sent me back into the grass helicoptering.
yeah,
I went into negative G in my seat. I lifted up out of my seat. So yeah, that was fun. I'm surprised I didn't get a concussion because
yeah.
I hit that part of the track going at like 100. I just overcorrected. I probably could have saved it if I hadn't overcorrected.
Right.
It's very easy to overcorrect any of these vehicles though, especially on this track. Like one overcorrection can end it for you. Like it did in my race because I was on path to finish like 11 between 11th and 13th, and that overcorrection cost me it and made me finish last in the duel.
Yeah, yeah. That apron's tricky. She'll get you.
So what do you have to say about Daytona itself, like the track?
Uh, it's
Other than
extra.
that, other than the apron will grab you.
Yeah,
I mean, a 2.5 mile super speedway,
it's fast.
pretty big monster.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fast. These cars will get up to what, close to 200 if they're in the draft.
yeah.
I've gone
Yep,
202 on the
potentially.
backstretch to one of these things. Granted, I was like ninth in line, so um, but you're in charge of Discord. Let us know if we can join their Ghost.
Yep.
They say they had like 20 seconds left when I left, so it's up to you.
I'll let you know. You know, Mr. Steve and I were just talking about just like the Daytona, the track itself.
Yeah, it's a monster. Um, in these things and whatnot, like I said, I didn't have a whole lot of worse than like sixth or seventh the whole night. Um, in the trucks, and I think I hit 195 in a truck.
Yeah.
Are we able to join?
I'm currently listening, and give me a second. They're still working out the grid, I believe.
All right, well then they're in the race, so we can join. So
All right. I'm just gonna
Okay.
check up with them. Give me a second.
you're good, buddy. Send me another invite when you guys get into the lobby. Okay.
I guess just join because they didn't give me a response. So,
Okay.
but they're setting up the grid, so we should be fine.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
That will give us a chance to go through the grid run through while they're setting it up, though. So, yeah, 100 laps.
All right. Starting first grid of the season for the points-paying races. Starting the Daytona 500, there is a 38 of Dash for Cash, Charlie Irwin, VP of NASCAR, alongside with Weston Grant, owner of D4C Racing. Season 2 champion. There is number 2, Clayton, running. I believe he's D4C. I don't know. He's a Ford. It's in the D4C alliance. That's all I know. Clayton's a quick guy. Won a few races last season. Real clean guy. Love racing against Clayton. There's the 45 of Mountaineer, one of the favorites to win the Cup title this season. Running underneath Maggio Magic. So Team Magic Motorsports. So really interested to see how that goes. There's the 5 of Kevin or Christian Schoberg running for the Nacho Crackers team. There's the 62 of Jarrett Reese, the defending SRX champion. There's a championship, he's won it everything except a cup title. That's that and an F1 title. The only two things he has left to win here in the WR, running the 62 for Fatal Motorsports. There's 10 of Keith Allen
And he's
Ayers.
on the pole tonight.
He is on the pole. Won his duel last week. There's a 10 of Keith Allen Ayers running for AMR, coming to the restart zone to get race start here. Bring their season 2 in open here in the WRL, and they are green. Jarrett Reese is going to lead them to the stripe for the first time. There is the 20 of Game Nerd, rocking and rolling that 20 team for Hampton Motorsports. There's the 17 of Turf Tech, last year's Daytona 500 winner. Can he make it 2 in a row? We saw the truck race winner earlier, myself, win it 2 in a row. See if Turf can do it too. There's 6 of Weston Grant, owner of Grant Motorsports or Grant Racing. I get them confused all the time. But Weston Grant, co-VP of the NASCAR side of the WRL. There's the 8 of Vital Demon.
Racing?
What?
Did you mean night racing?
Night Racing, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, 20 in the 8 up into the wall, 20 up into the wall again, bouncing.
Whoop.
They're good.
They're fine. They're alive somehow.
They got her sorted out. There is the 14, co-owner of AMR, William Moore, running for his team up in the 4th position. Early last week announced the alliance with D4C Racing, so that's big for AMR, switching from Chevy to Ford this season. Big thing for them. Happy to see them out and about. There's the 42 of Kevin Stanley Jr. running for Nacho Crackers Racing, up in the 2nd position.
Like everyone is smacking the apron a little bit.
Yeah, they're moving pretty good. They're trying to get these cars. This is our first race, other than a dual race in the Clash, with these cars getting used to them again. There's the 22
and other than our test races.
Exactly. There's the 22 of Conkey. He got the call up last year to come to the Cup. He's a quick, fast guy. Love racing with Conkey. Races in a few other leagues that I'm in. Great, quick guy. Love seeing him in the race. And the number 12, fresh into the Hall of Fame, Marty Party. Everybody loves a Marty Party win. Have sitting him in 3rd place. Raced against him in the duel where I was qualifying to 1. It's good to see Marty Party up in the top 3. Always happy and a pleasure to talk to on and off the track. Probably one of the most patient guys you'll talk to. You could trash his night all night long and he'd still call you friend after it. So Marty Party's the man. He's the poster boy for good manners.
The WRL.
Yeah, he's the poster boy. As you see the Fatal cars going up to try to grab the rest of the Fatal pack, separating out between Ford and Chevy.
Whoa. I'm seeing a lot of movement up there. That don't look good.
No, they're trying to get organized. There's number 3 of Maddie coming back to the WRL, re-signed with Fatal Motorsports. Always happy to see Maddie on the track. I used to call him the professor because he would always sit there and he'd try to figure out the fastest way to get around you, or he'd figure out the strategy needed to win. Maddie is the man. Maddie is the man, the myth, the legend right there in the number 3 car. Happy to have him back on Fatal Motorsports this season. There's the 78 of Green Hornet getting the call up to Night Racing earlier today to run here. He is going to defer to the Cup Series. Probably one of the fastest guys here. Real fast in the Clash. So happy to see him racing here tonight. Falling off the pack a little bit. Back with the 20 and the 6. And speaking of one of the favorites, Maggio Magic. We're in that beautiful McDonald's 23. Always happy to see Maggio on the track. One of the fastest guys. The difference between this season and last season for him is that he's not up front. Maggio led the most laps out of anybody in the WRL. I think either that or really close to the most race wins as well. So he is one of the favorites, along with Mountaineer, to try to win it all again this year. So I'm really interested to see.
The only reason he's not up front right now is because this is Daytona. It's all dependent on that draft, baby.
Yes. So we're really interested to see how Maggio works through the field here. And number 7, probably the most controversial driver in the field, Mr. Gar, running the 7 for Fatal Motorsports. Last year he had to quit after some unsavory things happened. He had to take some time off. But Gar is back this season. He was going to sign with Nacho Crackers, but then the merger of Nacho Racing and Stanley Motorsports changed that and put him back in the 7 for Fatal Motorsports. So good to see Gar back, called up to the flagship team. That was his big thing last season. He wanted to be on the flagship team. Well, he's back on it again this year. And behind him, I qualified that car in 4th. But this tonight it is Anthony Camerata, our unofficial winner of the truck race. He is getting some points for that one car, doing everything that he can possibly do. He's going to make a move on Gar to take over the 4th position, check that 5th position. And Gar's going to try to squeeze it in front of Marty, and he does just that. Chevrolets are dominating the front of this field right now, followed by the number 62 of Jarrett Reese. And number 99, the latest addition to Nacho Crackers, Mr. Brian Page, the Lone Ranger. VP in charge of SRX and the World of Outlaws here in the WRL. Changing it up, running a little asphalt right now. Sitting in the 5th position here in the Daytona 500. And with that being said, that is our last driver. We have checked the field, crossed all the I's, crossed the T's, dotted the I's. Here we are, back racing here in Daytona once again.
Are you having a stroke, good sir? Do we need to get the medic?
You might need to bring him on up here to the booth. We're gonna follow along. We're gonna follow along with probably my favorite cam here in the WRL in NASCAR Heat 5, the reverse chase cam. You can see the whole line, everybody single file down on the bottom. Big gap back to
the apron.
Yeah, smacking the apron, running it down for later for when they have to get down there to try to make a pass.
Yeah, but before the race and the pre-race, I was talking to Mr. Steve, and that apron is a killer, especially if you get caught on it going into a corner, like one half of your car is on the track and the other half is on the apron. That is a killer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it killed me during the duel. You remember what happened during the duel? I got caught like that and overcorrected, and it went straight to the track and did a helicopter on the backstretch.
Uh-huh. That was a wrecked race car, went to the scrapyard. You know, probably my favorite Christmas gift I got, okay? I got one of these tubs of Reese cups that have 375 pieces in it, okay?
Jesus Christ.
Anytime I want a Reese cup, I just reach down, get me a Reese cup, and sit here and enjoy the Daytona 500.
Diabetes incarnate.
Listen, we're not sponsored yet by Reese's.
Yeah.
No.
Speaking of Reese's,
we're sponsored by the American Diabetes Association.
Yeah, right. Speaking of Reese's, Mr. Jarrett Reese is still up front, led all the laps so far in this race.
How much do they have on fuel? How much is the tank for fuel looking like?
I say that, and he's dropping behind Kevin. Gonna let Kevin lead some laps here. Oh!
I think that was a strategic move to help him save fuel, so he pits with everyone else instead of having to pit before them.
I would have to agree with that. Maybe we can get you in there and ask them how many laps of fuel they got left and how many laps left in the stage.
Yep, I'll be back.
By my calculations, I think they're 2 or 3 laps shy of making it to the end. We'll get into the back of the pack. That little three-car tandem that was back there by themselves have now caught up to the field again, and they're working the outside lane trying to see what they can do here.
There's around 21 laps left in the stage, and the driver who told me that refused to tell me how much fuel he has left.
That sounds about right. Strategy's already coming out in the Daytona 500, baby. This track is all about luck and escaping tonight. Nobody's worried about points. Not a person's worried about the points. Okay, maybe playoff points. But what they are worried about is getting that elusive Daytona 500 victory.
and not dying in the process.
And like Grant said last week, this is it for NASCAR Heat 5. There's no more. So this is the last Daytona 500 we will be handing out. The last person to put that beside their resume. This is the 5th time we've done it too in the WRL. Since the takeover, I should say. Following along with Game Yard in the 20, sitting back in last place. Check that. One position in front. They are saving fuel, trying to make it to the end here. Make it a one-stopper. There is Turf in the last position, looking, eyeing up the field, trying to save a little fuel back here, see what he can do. No, super speedway and saving fuel, that's not normally something that's in the same breath. Normally,
It is, however, quite easy to do so, especially with the draft.
yes, it is insane. Yes, it is insane, the little bit you can save. Now, mind you, those two cars that, if you're watching on my screen, those two cars up on the outside lane, they've worked the whole way up there by themselves on the outside. Because everybody's trying to save fuel.
And you can, but at the
Wow.
same time, even with a little bit of help, we've seen it before, you can get a run on an entire line of cars on the outside lane.
Listen, I won a Talladega race by saving over 5 laps of fuel. Okay? Back in a league called NASCAR. I did it. Me and my buddy Bryce Thomas, BJ Thomas was his gamer tag. We did it. 5 laps. We stood behind people. Oh, there goes the 78. He is falling back. But we did it. It's possible.
Oh, and
lots of
cars
pitters.
Yep.
and almost a gigantic wreck.
Grant pitted a lap early before everybody else. Leading them down, here's the 8 of Vital, followed by the 42 of Kevin. Looks like all the Chevys came in together. There's a Toyota sprinkled in there. I just lost engine noise. Oh, there it goes. We're back.
I think you blew out an eardrum.
Anyway, so leading this pack that has not pitted yet, is the 12 of Marty Party. I guess they're gonna come down this time. No, not everybody's coming down this time. The Toyotas are coming down. And look at that, 3 lone Fords, the 12, the 14, and the 10 are on the the last ones left to have to pit here. Be really interested to see what's happening with the old Marty Party. I love talking to Marty. Speaking of Marty, there's Matty on the backstretch. Running by himself, doesn't have any drafting help right now. There's the 78 of Green Hornet. He is coming around on the backstretch. There's Magia Magic, owner of Magic Motorsports, coming out, running with the Fords right now. There's the 45 of Mountaineer. Mountaineer's got some damage at the back end of that Toyota. There's the 7 and the 5, coming up. Nitro's going to let them drop. 7's going to inherit the lead of this little pack here. Followed by the 1, the 99, 20. They're going to slide up because we got the 22 sliding up on track. They're going to be fast. I think Gar is going to be your leader.
We only have one big pack now. There's like little small packs like everywhere now.
Smart move by the 17 to get up out of the way. Dash is going to get up out of the way. Better move.
I have to say the physics in this game are very hilarious.
Oh, yes.
Especially on pit road.
We are watching. Now, where is Marty Party? There's Marty Party coming, getting ready to come back out. You can hear the group. They're going to be slow, but they're going to be tagging on the back of this pack of this group. We're going to ride along with Gar. Gar's going to make the move to the outside. 3 Fords are going to be stuck on the inside. Now it's going to be really interesting what happens when this group clears. So if they're going to stay up with them, or Dash is going to drop down in, try to work them out. And that's going to put 4 Fords on the bottom plus a Toyota. Now the Chevrolets, are they going to be able to get up there? No, they are not. Dash is going to spoil the Chevrolet party. Oh, wait, they might be able to get down here. Nope. Dash has filled the spot. Enough Tony's getting down. Tony's going to lead the pack. That's going to put Gar and Brian Page in the sucker hole going back. That's all right. Tony's been known to lead up there. He's worked a lot with me. He's one of the best to ever do it behind me. So, we'll see what Tony can do here.
There's a lot of things that can happen behind you, JD.
That's true. There's a lot of things that do happen behind me.
Excuse me?
They do. They happen behind me because I drive a school bus, and all the kids do what they're doing behind me.
You're acting kind of sus.
But yeah, they were working. Now this outside pack, they're hanging a little tougher than I thought they were going to. Dash got worked out. Now he came up there with them. Now he's in the sucker hold 3 wide.
Against the wall.
Against the wall. Brian's gonna fill the hole.
And he's in the wall.
Yeah, Gar's gonna have to fill behind Brian. All right, they worked themselves in, but they lost a lot of spots.
I don't know why, but I just have some really like goofy old cartoon music playing in my head. Doo doo digga doo doo digga doo 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 doo.
Oh, Tony has dropped out of the lead now. He's gonna fill in there in front of Gar. I think the Chevrolets are trying to put themselves back together again. That's a wise move. The 2 and the 22 and the 3 are trying to run down this pack here. It's 45 and Mountaineer. Yeah, whenever I go over certain cars, I can't hear the engine. It's so weird. Oh, the 20 got worked out. There's Jardy. Can you figure out how many laps we got left?
No.
See Brian Page working a little bit, I don't know if he's trying to get some air into that car or what. Running along with Turf Tech.
I mean, all these guys might be moving in and out of line to try and get air into the grill so that they don't overheat the car.
Grant's leading his own little pack back here with the 8
if you say
and the 42.
I'm gonna say this. If you stay in the suck too long, you're gonna overheat the car and blow the engine. Especially if you don't shift, Jade.
I don't know what I just watched on the backstretch, but Vital was the last car in line, and now he's the front car. I don't know if they went down and grabbed Hornet, and now it's 2 Chevrolets plus 2 Fords. I don't really know what transpired there, but okay. And back up front, it is still Marty Party leading the way here. One of the best to ever do it. Love this guy. Just voted into the Hall of Fame about a month ago. Leading the way here at Daytona. Love to see it. D4C is switching over to the Ford make this year. Running the Mustangs now. Good to see that. Spicing them up a little bit. And Toyotas, and then a Chevrolet. Marty got up off that bottom line. good to see these guys battling like this, getting light in line.
Oh, someone's in the grass.
Mountaineer is down in the grass. Oh, Mountaineer's gone.
Yeah, he disappeared.
That is an early retirement for first retirement of the season for the Cup Series. It is the 45 of
45.
Mountaineer. That's gonna
He
it's
had
gonna move.
damage on that car.
He did. He got some damage there. It's gonna move everybody up. Gonna put Maggio in the fourth position, followed by Tony Camerata in the fifth.
Bro
That
just died. We witnessed a death.
Yeah, that was the expiration of an engine. Magic Motorsports switching over to the Toyotas this year. That's not going to look good for their garage. First race retirement in Daytona 500, not even out of the first stage yet. So, Gar and Tony and Brian Page have worked their way back up to 5th, 6th, and 7th. So, and followed by the 20 of Game Nerd also making his way back up there.
Oh, sorry, Jade. Looks like I am going to have to go.
All right, well, we're losing. We lost another one. Oh, Ranger's down coming into pit road. I think it was a little quick coming down. We'll see you later, buddy. Take it easy.
Yep, you too. Have a good night, y'all.
You too, bud. So, Brian Page is in. There's Charlie Irwin. Sitting what looks to be about 8th position. Followed by Clayton. Nitro and Jardy. Way back off the back of the pack.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're trying to save fuel or what they're doing way back there. But real interested to see what's going to happen here. I don't know if they're going to make it because I don't know how many laps we got left.
Right.
So I'm really interested to see how this is going to go with these two, how far back they're hanging off. So we're gonna stay back here and kind of watch them and see what happens here. Oh, you a big football guy there, Steve?
Yeah, I guess.
So did you
I
see
watch a fair amount.
Did you see that Jason Kelsey is retiring?
Yeah.
So it's a little sad on my end.
Yes. Yeah.
Love that guy. We're not gonna tell Tony we shouted out the Eagles in the stream. So Jardy and Nitro have lost the pack, and I don't know if it's because they're really trying to save it or what they're trying to do here. But it sounds like they're running half throttle. So up front, Keith has inherited the lead. So new lead change. So far, caution free which really surprised me. You know, everyone did get spread out because of pit stops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, Bruno, you should have got 3 Fords commanding lead, followed by a Toyota, followed by 2 Chevrolets, and then 2 more Fords. And they walk through the field again here, see where everybody's at. The 20 and the 22 are off by themselves, running their own little race. 17, I don't know if he's on pit road or if he's retired. We're going to find out here in a little bit. There's the 6 Grant Racer. Now has broken off from his little pack by himself. There's the 8 of Vital. Oh, 14 up into the wall. I don't really know what happened. I just flipped to it. All I saw was Ranger up high and the 14 in the back of him. I don't really know what all transpired there. There's Kevin. He's got the 3 behind him still. There's a 22. The 12 is now up to the 2nd position, following Keith. Running, following along with Marty Party. We see these little stragglers that have pitted already. I think some of them are trying to run it out to the end. So oh, that's the end of the stage. Is that a Marty Party win?
He was on the outside of Keith, so I'm not when I clicked.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask in the
So
booth because
it's very possible.
I'm gonna have to look down at my phone here, or get in the thing. All right. So it was Marty, Maggio, Keith were your top 3.
Gotcha. Okay.
So here we go again. Marty Party winning the first stage of the season. So Turf is out. We have the 2nd retirement of Marty.
He gone.
He spun around.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't pit him.
Oh no.
That is tragic. Marty Party did not pit. Oh man. Well, I guess there's highs and lows of a racing season, right?
Yeah.
I think this week's Tough Break Award goes to Marty Party. All right, so that is going to put Keith Allen Ayers up front, followed by his AMR teammate and co-owner William Moore. So, with Magic in 3rd place. There's Gar on the outside. Big gap forming. Gar is going to try to stick the hole. It is not there. Wise move by him to get a little push there. Oh, 3 Chevrolets trying to get going together. 4 Chevrolets trying to get going together. Just not going to work. Caution's out. Caution is out on the speedway. First caution of the season here in the WRL. Coming in stage number 2. So, this time by, pit road will be open. The 78 is your free pass card. He's going around on the outside. So, good thing for Maggio, or not Maggio, Marty. So he can stay out here, get his free pass back if he is on a lead lap. So that's the thing I wish in the next game they had these. They had a leaderboard for us. That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, what is going on? Pit road's going to be open this time by for everybody who wants to come in and pit. Watch our race off pit road here. Alright, Keith Ayers is going to lead him in. Is he going to come in? I think everybody's coming in.
Yeah.
Marty.
Pretty sure.
Marty, yep. Alright,
Oh,
Marty's your free pass car. Everybody's coming
Yep.
in. Who's going to lead him off pit road? Alright. Eyes are on Keith Ayers. We got 2 retirees, the 17 and the 45. Alright, we're on board with Keith Allen Ayers. He's gonna take 2. He's gonna come out first. So your race off pit road is the 10, the 14, the 23, 38. Alright, they're going to choose cone this time by. So it's going to be really interesting to see who goes where and does what.
Right?
Because
Yeah.
we only get 2 super speedway races a year. And, you know, teams aren't really prepared for this. You know, tracks like Las Vegas where you can get a run on the outside if you... So we'll see what happens here. So Mountaineer, he had some family things to deal with, so that's why he had to retire. Here they go, in the restart zone. And we're green.
There we go.
We're back green again. So, that resets the field practically. So that brings Marty Party back to being a factor in this race. So, looking, oh, there they go to the outside. Can Maggio lead his first laps of the season? 2 by 2. Big gap back to the Chevrolets back there, getting organized on the outside of the track. Oh, they're trying. Big line, big run coming from the outside. Not gonna happen. Dashing gonna drop back in. Maggio is gonna lead the Chevrolets on the outside. It's 3 back to its double stack the whole way back. Looking 3s back there. Nope, we're gonna stay 2s. We're rolling back to the back of the pack. Now, outside lane. Outside lane is not rolling like it used to. So here they go. Oh, Maggio almost goes into the wall. He saves it. Good job, Maggio. The pack, they're definitely a lot racier than they were the first stage.
Yeah.
So the outside lane has like ceased to exist at this point. They are not rolling like they were. It's crazy. I'm interested to see, how this outside lane's going to start merging, start reacting itself. Because right now you got we had everyone's almost single file except one car. Oh, Brian Page is up in the wall. All right, we got 3 cars up on the outside lane right now.
Yep. Can they pick up more, though, on the way by?
Yeah, that's the hope, they can get this outside rolling. Somebody in the front starts going out who's going to go with them.
Right.
So I'm really interested to see how this is going to go. There's a whole gaggle back there right now. They're 3 wide. You see Marty trying to go up the outside chain. He gets something rolling here. Gets some. So. Second group forming back there. They kind of fell off the front group. I'm going to go back there in a second. Let's see who's back here in the second group. Oh, that would be Marty, Maggio, Green Hornet, Matt, Martin, and the 8 of Demon. Second little group here of 5 cars going on. Just kind of rolling back here. Here, Christian Schoberg, he's getting real frustrated. Everyone just following suit here. Surprised Kevin hasn't stepped out yet. Kevin and Jardy, they'd be the two to start doing it.
Yeah.
Nitro's looking. Not
Maybe.
Nitro, Kevin. Kevin was looking there. I'm surprised he didn't go. So we're going to see what they do here. Alright, they got a gap. We're going to see if they're going to form the second lane here. Here we go. Yep, they're going.
Yep, they're going.
They swung Jardy out. That's going to slow him down.
Yep, they're back.
Gonna dive right back in.
Jardy lost 3 or 4 positions there, but I guess.
So Guard's gonna slide out of the pack here. Hornet's gonna suck up here to the back. At the 62. Guard's not gonna have a hole there either. This back little pack is, they might lose it here. So we're gonna see what they can do here. Guard's gonna hook up to the back of them, try to give them the biggest shot as he can. We're gonna slide up here. The rest of the Chevrolets. There is Keith Allen Ayers running in the beginning. It is forward, 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 forward. All up front. Deep sea aligned forwards. First one they're going to break that is the Toyota, followed then by the rest of the Chevrolets. Ford, all right, pit cycle's here. Fords are coming in. I hear it now over the radio. Is it going to be exciting? We're going to get back up to the 10. We're going to ride along here. Here we go. 23 is coming in as well. Keith's a little hot. He's got it under control. Good stuff by them. Good stuff by them. All right. Oh, the Chevrolets are still out on track. I don't know if that was a wise idea by them to stay out without the bigger pack. But we'll see what they do here. They're all led by the number 42 of Kevin Stanley Jr., followed by the 8 of Vital Demon, 62 of Jarrett Reese, and the 1 of Anthony Camarado, and the 3 of Matt Martin. So we're going to see what happens here, what they do. Here they go, they're coming in this time. Oh, Demon and Kevin touched. I think everybody got down speed. All right, so we see where they're at. Keith Allen Ayers is leading the Daytona 500. We'll find out after the pit cycle if he stays there. There he is. We're gonna watch where they're gonna come up at, because we know this pack's gonna be quicker because they're gonna be up to speed. So they're not really organized quite a whole lot yet. We're gonna see. There's cars coming out. I don't think. That will be the Chevrolets. They are going to be not as fast as these guys. They might hop in with the second group here. Grant Racer's off by himself. Alright, here you go. They're getting organized. I'm going to see how many laps are left in this stage. It's going to be interesting. I'm thinking probably about 5 to 10. Alright, we're going to see. We got 10 to go, coming to 9 this time in the stage. Looks like the second pack got a little messed up there.
Yeah. Pretty spread out.
Oh, we got that's a wreck. There's a wreck out back. Caution at the line if the game doesn't call it. Game already called it. Well, that's going to change her up a little bit.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys tell me how many laps you have left after the caution. So, here they go. They're going to let me know. You know, back of the pack, you got to pit. I don't know entirely what happened there. I just know there's a lot of damaged cars. Oh, Marty's in it. Heavy damage on that guy. Big damage on the 38. Alright, here we go.
Yep.
For all the marbles.
Bye.
Here we go. Keith's they're gonna drop in, let Will in. 7 laps left to go in the stage, number 2 for the Daytona 500. Here we go. Outside lane is looking like they're trying to get something going here, but it's not going to happen. Everyone's moving right now. So they're trying to get rolling here. Keith Allen Ayers, who's led the majority of this stage up until this point. We're going to see if he can capitalize and bring home the stage win, get that extra valuable stage point. That extra valuable playoff point. 3 wide back behind them. They're trying to get all organized back there and make a run at this. So, right now we're looking 10, 14, 2, 62, 5, 7, 8, or 3. There goes. There's Vital. Oh, Kevin and Maggio got together. And Tony, I think it was just a little bit of mix and slice and dice in there. Kevin should still have the draft here. It should be like 5 to go right now. So this is gonna get crazy, Steve.
I know. I try to determine where I want to watch from the field.
Oh, the outside lane's rolling. It's Chevrolets on the outside.
Yeah.
They don't have as many as they do on the bottom. But they are trying here. Maggie's gonna jump down in. It's just they're just not gonna have the oomph to get going here. So 3 wide there. Vital's gonna sneak it in front of Tony. Tony says nope. So they're at 4 to go now. Kevin Stanley's getting a little frustrated here. Which... we're gonna see what happens here. I think there's an issue on the 6 car. Kevin's got some drafties right there. I guess they're gonna try it again, see what they can do here. Here we go. We're gonna watch from Vital. These Chevrolets got to run. I think they're coming to 2 to go. Chevrolets are trying again. Oh, there it goes. Now the other outside lane's rolling. Now they're separating, trying. All right, they should be coming to the white. Oh, the outside lane, it's bigger. Oh, we got cars down low. Hang on to it, boys. All right, here it comes. Is Hornet gonna go up?
Oh, wow.
They're Keith's got it.
Yep.
That's
Good
stage
job,
2
Keith.
win. Fords are locking it out. Well, all right, Steve. You saw 2 stages.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. Great racing so far. We'll see what this third stage brings. Predict it's going to be just as good as the first 2.
It's been pretty clean. 2 cautions up to this point.
Yeah.
The 6 car, I'm understanding there's an issue with his pedal, so he is not as quick right now. So there's something up with his pedal. So he's
Gotcha.
he's just hitting minimum speed at this point. All right, he's just hitting minimum speed at this point. All right, up front leading the way. It's the Fords. It's the 10 of Keith, and the outside is his co-winner, the 14 of AMR. Stage number 3. Keith did not get the start this time, but he's going to check up a little bit more to let Will in. Will is now leading the Daytona 500. Oh, they got down onto the apron. Big. Actually, both lanes look about equal in cars right now. Actually, the outside lane's a little smaller, I think. Everyone's jockeying back there, trying to find the best lane. Green Hornet, the rookie. Oh, Kevin's in the wall. They're all touching. All right, they're figuring out. The outside lane is not figuring it out right now. Not enough cars up there. Dash is going up. There goes the 22. All right. Now they got some. Now they're cooking. So it's Ford, Toyota, Chevy on the bottom. And it's all Fords. I think there's one Chevy up there. Oh, Marty's going to jump down. The other one's going to jump down. So I'm interested. Oh! Will and Keith came off the bottom a little bit there. Oh, baby. You come off the bottom. Grant is now on the upper side, trying to lead this outside lane a little bit here. He's not going to. It's going to drop him like a rock. The 2 is going to go on the outside. There's nobody's going to go with him. And now the outside lane's going to start pulling back towards the front. Here they go again. Big right. Here comes Matty comes up. Trying to help out this outside lane. Trying to go somewhere in this race. It has just been... Dash in the 22 got together. 38, 22 got together. Doing good, doing well. Keep rolling. Meanwhile, we're following William Moore. I haven't seen him in victory lane in a while. I'd like to see him get back here again. Finished. As of right now, finished a unofficial third. Or unofficial third or fourth in the truck race. Until we figure it out. So, right now everybody's just kind of riding, trying to get to the end of this thing, trying to survive. There's Kevin Stanley Jr. He's getting a little frustrated on the team radio. So. There's the 22 of Cronky. He lost 11 spots from trying to run on the outside there. Earlier the outside seemed to be working pretty well, but it's not working now. Oh, big checkup in the back of the pack here. The Ford's trying to get organized. Saw Dash just get in the wall there. Dash says he got loose at Daytona. That's a new one there. Right along with Gar here, she's getting a few of the spots back from the guys who are going up high, trying to get something here. Anthony Camerata's found himself back in the 4th position, followed by Jarrett Race, who is our pole sitter. He is now back in the 5th place. Marty Party's back up to 6th. Oh, there goes the Toyotas. There goes a Toyota going to the sucker hole. 3 Chevrolets are up high. Trying to find something to make it work. Trying to gain some spots here. And there's a whole lot behind them. They're trying the outside lane. There it is. She's forming. Oh, they're wiggling. There's Tony's coming up now. All right, there we go. There we go. That's the thing with the Daytona. With Daytona, everyone thinks they should lead. Nobody wants to be a follower. Jardy's thinking about it. He wasn't clear. Now he's clear. He's coming on up. Come on, Jardy. To the lead on the backstretch going into turn number 3. It's going to be the 62 of Jarrett Reese. Back to the outside. The Chevrolets have found the outside lane. Woo, baby. Here they go. Look at that. Look at that lane.
Wow.
Oh. That's big lag by Kevin. They need to get down now. All right. Well, the outside lane worked for a little while to get everybody to the front, but only a few of them got there. So right now, Anthony Camerata is leading the Daytona 500 yet again in that one car. Jarrett Reese, pole sitter, is in second. So here we go. So Kevin, watching on Kevin, because he lagged, he's caught it on stream. His rolled. If it happens again, he will go to the back of the pack. There's Gar. Right there at the back of this pack. Meanwhile, up front is all about Anthony Camerata in that one car. Our unofficial winner of the Daytona 250 earlier tonight, or Daytona 300, sorry. So, we're watching them go down in the turn 3 here. That was a bold move by the Chevrolets to get a chance to go up there. Try to take that. More Chevrolets are trying to make it happen up there, trying to leapfrog a few guys. But the 20 nipped 99 in the 8, and that slowed down their momentum. Oh, the 8! I don't know if there was a little bit of a little contact there. He thought he was clear. It wasn't clear. 20's coming a little quicker than what he was anticipating. Or is... Charlie running around with him. There's the 2 of Clayton. Bless you. So it's certain cars that I don't have engine sound for.
Yeah, I've only got like 4 cars that I can get engine sounds out of.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Oh, the 7 got a little nip there. Dash is doubting himself right now. I love being able to hear the team radios. Oh man. I just heard Dash say at least 8 swear words in a matter of 6 seconds. So he's a little he's a little, oh dear, what is going on? Look at the run he got around the outside. Gets the 8 of Demon. What a move.
Wow.
Oh man. There's William Moore up in the 5th position. Kevin Stanley Jr. is in 4th. Gonna get a lap count here real quick. Follow along with Marty Party. All right, they got 20. They're coming to 19 laps left in the race, and they get 16 on a tank, so they're 4 short. So we're gonna see what they do here. So pit stops. Oh, that was a late call by them.
Yeah.
And not all the Chevys got down. They got 1 left in the field. So we're oh. All right, well they got down.
Everybody's pitting.
So I think that all right, there's the lead pack of the Chevrolets. So there's a big gap between all the Chevrolets. That is not good. Well, there's so there's 4 here. I don't know how this is all going to pan out for them. There's Will. Yeah. So they are. I don't know if they sped. So the 1, the 42, and the 62. I'm gonna imagine they sped on pit road in the 8 because there's them. So again, it's gonna be a blunder with Marty Party leading the way here. It's pretty cool. 3 different teams are running 1, 2, 3 right now. We got Marty Party in the 12. You got AMR's Keith Allen Ayers in second, and you got the 23 of Magic Motorsports in third. So, unfortunate heartbreak for a lot of the Chevrolets. Unless your name is Matt Martin, who's tagged on the back end of the Fords and Toyotas. He's got a shot at this. So, Chevrolet Party, it's not working out today. Hey, they got a lot of stage points, so I wouldn't even worry about it. So, these boys are going to try to see what they can get here and get to the end of this. A caution right now would change everything. Sit here and watch this Grant Racer, who's tagged on the back end of this. So I don't know what's going on with his pedal half the time, but he is tagged on the back. There goes Brian to the wall. William Morris tagged on the back of the Chevrolets. Underneath Demon. think Will might be trying to save a little bit of fuel on the back end of that Chevy group. While meanwhile, up front, it is all about Marty Party. Listening to the team radios, listening to the talk between the D4C camps, the D4C camp and the Ford camp. It's it's really nice to hear them really working together really well. There's Matt Martin slowly picking his way through this little bit of group, just kind of chilling right now. Green Hornet flopped out to kind of flop on the end, try to get some draft at the back of these. Matt Martin's going to try to go high. Got his Chevy brethren up there with him. Got some Chevys back in the mix here. They're going around on the outside trying to see what they can get here. See, I don't know if because the bottom line is saving and the outside lane's running full out, but they are almost to the front. They are going to go to the front.
They are.
So
yeah.
The bottom line is saving to try to so they don't have to pit another time. So they're all just going to suck on the back of this. So it's Matt Martin is leading here is leading the Daytona 500. Now this second group, they're coming too. So this is gonna change the whole direction of all of this. The back group's coming too, man. They're gonna be all together for the end of this, Steve. This race ain't over yet. It's not a snooze fest. Matt Martin, if he could win here, being the staple, coming back, it would be wonderful to see Matt Martin win the Daytona 500. And the final group is here. There's a big gap out to Matt Martin and Gar. This is going to be interesting to see what's happening. And the back group has caught them. Well, this just got interesting. Everything's going to get racy.
Yep.
They're within the fuel window to make it to the end of the race now.
Starting to form up.
So, everybody's going places. Nobody's staying with anybody. Tony dropped down. Tony dropped down, so he's in third place now. 5:42.62 on the outside. Everybody's trying to save fuel. They're up into the wall 3 wide. Everybody's trying to figure it out. Chevrolets are here. Everybody is back together here in the Daytona 500 closing laps. Oh, they're going to see Adam Demon. It's going to be a wreck out the back. And that changes everything. Everything's different. Oh my goodness, we need a lap count whenever we get back to this. Holy cow, man. Hey boys, whenever you go green, I need a lap count. So, changes everything. Strategy, out the window. Fuel saving, out the window.
Some of your friends hadn't a race earlier They could go out the window also.
Yeah,
At this
right?
point.
At this point, everything that happened earlier is gone. Everything's
Yep.
focused on this right now. Who is our leader? Is it still Matt Martin? It is not. It is Maggio Magic and Jarrett Reese on
Uh-oh.
the front pole. Six laps to go here. Here we go. Jarrett Reese is getting the push of a lifetime. The bottom lane's forming up. Nobody's with anybody they worked with all night long. It's all jambled. Everybody's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So they're coming to 5 laps to go here in the Daytona 500. Little lag spike off the bottom. I don't know if it was a track spike they hit or what. Jardy is falling like a rock. He had a hole and he does not have it. Gart is there. There's not a hole for Jardy to get into. His Daytona 500 hopes are going out the window right now. There is Tony Flyers in the 5th position, following the 3 car. There is the 99 of Brian Page. He's in the back now. 38 there too. The 2. Alright, we're chilling. We're chilling. That's what came out of Christian Schoberg's mouth in the 5 car, sitting second. We're chilling, he says. We're chilling. He's got a Toyota then. He's got 5 Chevrolets lined up behind him. Right now, the Chevrolets will control the field whenever they want to go out and around Maggio. Oh, Maggio's going to slide up. New leader's going to be the 5 of Christian Schoberg leading here at the Daytona 500. Followed by the 8 of Demon in the 3 of Matt Martin, man. Here we go. Coming to 4 laps to go this time. It is going to be a shootout here at the end. These drivers are not going to know what happened. There's 62 trying to get some position right now. He's not going to get it. There's Keith. There we go. The Fords are going out. Try to go around these Chevrolets. I think the Chevrolets have one more car than they do in their line. But where is everyone else going to pan out? Well, we got 2 more Fords coming back there in that little second pack. Everybody's moving around, trying to get a little air into that car. The outside lane, they're moving and grooving. Demon's going to go up and block. Demon is going to sacrifice himself, slow down the field. 3's going to go up to 2nd. 1's going to go to 3rd. 42's going to go. Demon is trying to get going on this outside lane to try to lead the Daytona 500. But there goes some Chevrolets underneath Demon. Demon tried. It did not work. Coming to 3 laps to go this time by. The 5, the 3, the 1, the 7, the 42, the 7. Here they go, outside lane. They're going to have a little bit of momentum here. The Demon's going to try to go down and side draft everybody, but it's not going to work out the way that he'd like to. He's got barely any help behind him. The 62 is going to clear himself. Then the outside lane, Marty Party's going to be shuffled out now in front of them. 3 wide to the back, 4 wide, 4 wide. Oh my goodness gracious. Coming to 2 wide. 2 to go, 2 to go, sorry. I can't speak anymore. I'm losing my stuff here. Matt Martin, 2nd place. Tony Camerata, 3rd place. Kevin Stanley, check that. 3rd place for Kevin Stanley. Okay. I would love to see Matt Martin win this race. I would love to see it, man. Coming to 2 laps to go. Oh, Jardy's up in the wall. They're wrecking. Still green. Caution's out, baby. Caution's out. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm going to take it this is going to be a green-white checkered, correct?
Yeah, it should be.
All right, green-white checkered, baby. Good luck, everybody. Matt Martin, let's go, buddy. I want to see you get your first win.
Yeah.
So we have Nacho Crackers 1-2 as long as they don't pit. Okay. So, here we go. So, on the inside, you have 2 nacho crackers. On the outside, you got 2 Fatal Motorsports machines, all powered by the same thing. Tony, get down, buddy. Get down, get down. Oh, they're wrecking already! The Fords are wrecking on back. And under caution again.
Caution. Oh boy.
Woo! That's gonna split the nacho crackers now. Oh man, that's gonna split up the nacho crackers now. It's gonna put Matt Martin back down in 3rd, leave Tony up in 4th. Okay, that's splitting up nacho crackers and Fatal Motorsports. Oh man, my heart's going. All right, here we go again. Line them up, do it again. All right. The other question is, are they gonna have enough fuel?
Yeah, that's... I don't know.
Outside lane, they're moving this time, buddy. Barely any engine volume. It's so quiet, you can hear a mouse squeak. Nacho Crackers have cleared everybody. Outside lane's dropping down. There goes Jordy's around on the inside apron. Into the wall hard. Caution is not out yet. They're still green, still green. Gotta make it to the white for Christian Schoberg. Can he win? How rough's it gonna get behind him? The outside lane just dropping like a rock. White flag is in the air for the Daytona 500. Can Christian Schoberg get back around here? Will Kevin Stanley block for him? After that, it's 2 Fords, then 2 Toyotas. Then back into a whole slew of Fords. Oh, we got one up into the wall back there. Kevin is going to block outside Fords. Here they come. Oh, they touched each other. They're not rolling right now. Can Nitro get there? Okay. So that's going to be all she wrote. Christian Schoberg is going to win the Daytona 500 Nacho Cracker 1-2, baby.
Nice.
Followed by a Marty Party finishing 3rd.
Wow. What a race.
What a race. So, crazy. Your winner right there. Christian Schoberg wins the Daytona 500. What a guy. Great job. Great job by those two guys. Fantastic job. Real proud of them. We're going to get them in here for their post-race interviews. But can you believe it? Steve, what do you think about that race?
That was a fun, really fun race to watch. That was, yeah, it was a good race.
Just wonderful. Real happy for those guys. Did a real good job. Really, really, really great job. There's Nitro.
Like I said, you get in the right position at the right time. Any one of these drivers could have won that race.
Oh, 100%. I agree.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly with you.
Just right place, right time.
Mm-hmm. Fast lap goes to...
Yeah.
Gar. No, it went away. William Moore, 46-1.
Nacho. Crackles. Nacho.
So we're gonna wait for Marty Party to get in here, and we're going to start with our third place finisher.
Crackles.
So, but great job by everybody tonight. It was a great race to watch. So we're gonna start with third place, who just hopped in here. You know, Marty, we thought you were the guy to beat there for a minute, but pit cycle happened, caution happened, up and down day for you. How does it feel coming home third in the first race for Fords for D4C? Yeah, absolutely. I think it's as I was saying when I was going through the grid, and we got to you, and I was like, I can speak volumes about how you are on the track and how you are within, off the track and talking with people, mentoring, and helping the whole D4C organization. With the big announcement with the alliance with AMR now, you guys bring in a whole another team, and that's something that D4C hasn't really had a second alliance team before. So, you guys all seem to work in great compliance tonight. Super proud of you guys, and I always think back to when Dash and I both reached out to you about coming to our team, and I said to Dash, I said, "You got one hell of a racer, man." I said I wanted him more than anybody else I got that year. and, but man, so third place for you guys, the whole team. What's the big difference coming to Fords now for you guys versus Toyotas last year? Yeah. Absolutely. I can. Hopefully next week I'll be able to hop in there with you guys and race a little bit. It was a lot. I said to Steve, it was nice being in the booth, but I wish I was on the track with you guys, running out there with you guys. But congrats on third place, buddy. You deserved it. And as I always say when I'm talking about you to anybody, I said nobody's ever upset with a Marty Party win. Everybody loves Marty. So third place, we're gonna be talking about you till next week, buddy.
Thank you. Sure.
You too, buddy. We'll talk to you later, buddy. All right, moving on to the second place driver, the co-owner of Nacho Crackers here in the Cup Series, the 42 of Kevin Stanley Jr. Kevin,
You
how
doing?
do you how do you feel about being second? Pushing your co-team owner to a win here tonight.
Look, he would have finished up front during the duel, so I figured I'd give him this one.
That's fair. That's fair. But
We had to prove that it ain't a fatal alliance; it's a nacho cracker alliance. Y'all all little sons now.
oh, okay.
And I'm gonna do another interview for my boy who won the truck race. Good job, Tony.
Anyway, we're that that's unofficial right now. That's out of my hands. I have no say in this matter. Anyway,
Cross the line, folks.
um, but second place
Even Nacho
tonight.
was saying he won.
Second place here tonight for your merged team between you and Nitro. Showing that you guys are not just the Alliance team. You guys are just as fast as Fatal and as any other team out there. Um, what is this first? What does this 1-2 mean for you in Nitro moving forward?
We have momentum. Would have been 1-2 in the truck duel, which it was. Should have been 1-2 in the cup duel. Now it's 1-2 Hill. Showing the Nacho Crackers don't want to play this season. We coming.
So is Nitro taken over as the first driver and you're the second driver?
Oh no, I gave him this one. We
Okay.
together.
Okay.
We are united. No.
We ain't like Fatal. We don't give people rankings. We are together in everything.
Well,
We don't even have rankings in F1.
anyway, with that being said, congratulations on second place. It was an up and down day for you.
Yeah, it kind of got sped a little. We
Yeah,
had some miscommunications. Had some struggles with people can't hold a line and get forced below the yellow.
but congratulations on second place. We're gonna move on to our race winner here,
Yeah, the Nacho.
winning the Daytona 500, perhaps the last Daytona 500 here on NASCAR Heat 5. The man, the myth, the Nacho.
The Nacho, yeah.
Kevin or
Not
Wait, I gotta
Kevin.
correct it. I gotta correct it.
Racing.
How did it feel to have the great Kevin pushing you, Nitro?
It was wonderful. Everything everybody speaks of, what they said, it was all true.
Christian Schoberg wins in the 5 car for the Nacho Crackers Daytona 500 here in the WRL. Nitro,
Will Young
what does
money.
this mean for you? Already crossing that off, winning a race this season.
I mean, it's obviously a good way to start off the season. Everybody wants to win the Daytona 500, which the Chevys usually have a good run here. There was some struggles with all the Fords. And it didn't help when we all didn't know what we were doing on that pit stop. That's for sure.
Well,
Because we lost it. Me and Gar lost the draft, basically. Then as soon as we caught back up to them saving, we did not waste time, and
Yeah.
me, Gar, and Maddie went outside to take the lead.
Like we was like 8 seconds behind in the other
Yeah.
pack.
We
yeah,
saw the chance, we got there, we took it,
we
and it kind of got us back into it.
we noticed that. I was listening to comms on and off throughout the whole night, and you know, the Chevrolet camp didn't seem as um, organized as the Ford camp, but I think what the Chevy camp makes up for in the lack of organization is the opportunistic side. If there's a hole, we're going for it. If there's a chance to win the race, you're gonna take it, and that's the really cool thing about the Chevy versus Ford versus Toyota thing now, because now with the big switch with D4C going to Fords, it now really separated how everyone else drives. And it's really cool to see as in the booth side of it. But what do you think that this win's going to do for you for the rest of the season? You think you can try to
Well,
match this result at Talladega later in the season?
the Chevys are definitely going for it at Talladega. Every plate track, we're going for it. Isn't that right, Kevin? Jade, you
Yeah,
should know.
I gave you this so I can get my home track out of Atlanta. We can battle it out at Dega.
We're always looking to make that high line going too. We were trying multiple times that race to get that high
Yeah,
line going.
I was gonna say it did not. It was not panning out like it normally does. Normally you could get a little bit going, but tonight the outside lane just could not go. And I don't know what that is, but Madju always brings up good point at plate tracks that it just does not work. And a lot of the times he is right that it does not work. But that being
I had to
said,
go a few times. It just matters who leads it, I think.
that's true. I
If they
think
can hold a line and if the people behind them can keep close with the line.
exactly you have to be perfect. But with that being said, congratulations, Nitro, on getting your Daytona 500 victory. Well deserved, well fought for. Real proud. of you guys, everything the whole Chevrolet camp did in order for the race wins in here tonight. So with that being said, we're gonna cut it out. Steve, you got any final words?
No,
Good
just
job, Toph. You didn't
really
hit no
good,
one this year.
real good race tonight. It's fun to watch. Real fun to watch.
Real fun to
So,
watch. I got a little excited up here, so hopefully some people who are watching
Whoa. Whoa, Jade.
could hear the excitement in my voice when you're going 3-4 wide. So, but with that being said, we're gonna cut it out here. Have a great night, everybody. We will be back next week. What's the track next week?
Auto Club, I think I can look.
Are we doing a West Coast swing? Because I didn't think we were doing a West Coast swing here. Oh wait, here I got it right here.
Pulling up. NASCAR schedule. Auto Club, Sonoma, Vegas, Phoenix.
Oh, so we do have a
Man, we
West
got
Coast
that West
swing.
Coast one.
All right, so we will be hitting up Auto Club next week here on the WRL YouTube channel. We have F1 on Monday, World of Outlaws next Tuesday as well. Before we come back, we got anything else before then?
I don't think.
I think that's it. That's all. That's all the racing we're doing the rest of the week. God, it feels like a light week
Well,
here.
iRacing.
Oh, that's right. We got iRacing on Saturday night. That's right. I forgot all about iRacing. So, with that being said, we're going to get out of here. Have a good night, everybody. Congratulations to our race winners tonight. Well deserved, well fought for. And that's all she wrote from Daytona. So, that is the last time we will have a Daytona race.
Until we finally move to a better.
Until we finally move to a better game. The Daytona race for the iRacing is here in like 3 weeks, I think. I think we got 2 more.
Wonder who's gonna dominate.
We got 2 more before then, but that being said, have a great night, everybody, and we will see you next week. Keep it worldwide.